Hey, Josh the Balloon Guy here. And today I thought I would make another one of my more popular things on my menu. Now, I've hesitated to make this one because my buddy Jeff at the Balloon Dudes LLC did do a recent tutorial on this, but it's so popular on my menu, I figured I have to share it on my page too. And if you're not following both of us, why not? And that is the baby doll. Now, I do specifically point out that it is a baby doll because if you hear that somebody's in the park making babies, you get in trouble, right? Uh, that being said, you're going to need 2 rounds, a flesh tone, whatever flesh tone, usually whatever flesh tone the child is, or whatever flesh tone they've requested, because I do have some that will request a different color flesh tone, and then a 260 and a 5-inch round that color match. Um, and you're going to take both of your 5-inch rounds and blow them up almost all the way. Now, if you can't do it at the same time, don't worry about it. Do them one at a time. Of course, because you're doing with your pump, there's no shame. But you're going to tie the two of them together. And being able to do them at the same time does make it easier to tie them together. If you have to tie one knot and then tie the second one to it, again, no shame. It's okay. Just keep practicing, right? Um, but then you're going to take your 260 and you're going to blow it up almost all the way, and we're literally going to leave about 2 fingers left. Okay, so maybe 2.5 fingers left there. Give it just a little bit of burp, and then we're going to start with a pinch twist, a 3-finger bubble, and another pinch twist. And before we bring this one back to match, we're going to put our tied rounds in there. Okay, then we do our 3-finger bubble, wrap into the other side of the pinch twist. And then whether you go over the head or around the body, it doesn't really matter. You're just going all the way around first, measure off, twist, and then wrap into that pinch twist. And then we're going to do the same thing around the head, creating a baby blanket. All right. And whatever is left there, tear off, tie off. If you feel comfortable making a joke about a baby boy being snipped, hey. But again, it's a baby doll, right? All right, so we have our basic baby body, and then I'm going to take my marker and I do a little curly Q hairdo, some sleepy eyes, a little button nose, and sweet dreams. Okay, now if you have like surprise eye, surprise, surprise, you can do that if you're good at the better at the marker art. Absolutely, go as far as you want to go, get as detailed as you want to get. But that's what I do for my baby doll. I always say they're easier to take care of when they're asleep, right? Um, all right, and then if you want a little bundle of joy, a little bouncing baby, another option you can do will require two 260s and your flesh tone balloon. Now you want to match one of the flesh tone balloons, one of your 260s to your flesh tone balloon, and then a white for a diaper. And this is a very simple baby body concept. You're gonna blow up, leaving about a hand and a half. You won't even use all of what you've blown up. Okay. And then I give it about 4 fingers bubble, a small pinch twist, a 3-finger bubble body pinch twist, and come back matching. Roll into that first pinch twist. And then we're going to go down and do about 4 and a thumb for the legs. Okay. And match that, but don't twist it together. Twist it into the other pinch twist. And then that same initial 4-finger bubble. Tear off. Tie off. All right. And if you can kind of see it, the arms are up, the legs are down, and we have the chest. Then we're going to take our white. Really only need about a pump from a double action pump, or it's a little over 2 hands. And we're going to wrap into one of the pinch twists. Okay. Go across. You can make it a little bit bigger than the chest area, because padded diaper, right? And then wrap around the other pinch twist, and then go back the other direction. Wrap around the other pinch twist. Now, we want to leave some when we tear off here, okay? Because we want to take that, deflate it, and go across in where the chest is. Wrap around the other bubble. And that's going to give us a point to tie in our head. All right. So single bubble or single balloon head. Reach in, wrap around that piece of balloon that you've made, and make it nice and tight and tie off. You can also reach out to my friends at JK Balloons and More, and they do sell some baby head prints. If you're more comfortable with that, if you're not big into the marker art, I have just been doing all of these without using printed balloons, and so got down my basic marker art. Now, with this one, because it's not wrapped up, I'm still going to do the curly Q hairdo, but I'm going to give him smiley eyes. Actually, smiley eyes look a little more like they're sleeping. I don't do this one very often, in case you can't tell. A button nose and sweet dreams. So instead of smiley eyes, let's go ahead and yeah, probably should have switched the faces on those. So curve down to make, but that's okay. We can still. Nope, that makes that baby look evil. Turn it around. Let's do the marker art from the other side. Okay, fairly cute hairdo. Hey, it's all about practice, right? Smiley eyes, little button nose, and the sweet smile. And if you need to, you can draw in or put stickers on there. But yes, so, and then I'll do that. I'll do the different baby face on this one with the fairly cute hairdo, the upside down, because that does look more like they're sleeping, and then sweet dreams. All right, so swapped the faces on my baby dolls, and upsies. But as always, keep practicing, and I'll see you next time.